Very good. Our next guest is not allowed inside the CBS building, but it sent a videotape to help us with the U.S. environmental history of the 1800s. He is a real winner. Let's give it up for Charlie Sheen.
Good evening, people of America. This is Charlie Sheen. Interesting, boring. I'm only announcing my name to you all because, well, quite frankly, I don't think you don't all know me anymore because of my show, 2.5 Man, was canceled by just trolls. Okay, and they replaced him with that. They replaced him with. I can't even say his name. I can't even say his name. Ashton Kutcher. They replaced me with Ashton Kutcher. Well, that's not the point. Today we are talking about the environmental history from the 1800s, right? Okay, good. Ignition, liftoff. Let's start winning and start knowing about the environment. I'm assuming 4th period apes is watching this video right now. I hope you're enjoying it because I'm going to be enjoying it. This warlock is back to talk to you about your first fun fact, kids. Write this down in your notes. Okay, in 1804, May 14th, okay, Lewis and Clark began their expedition to explore the Louisiana Purchase. Now, how is that important to environmental history? I'll tell you, because it completely expanded the country from like this to this. Now, it's important to note that from 1810 to 1890 can also be considered the Industrial Revolution, right? Okay, this might have raised the standard of living for most people, but for other people's, no, it was down. Poverty, a lot of people were in poverty, okay? And the rich, what were they like? They were like, no, I'm winning. I have money. I don't need to give you trolls any money. Just back off. But, of course, they're the trolls for not giving any money to charity and for the poverty. But, well, the poverty isn't winning because they're in poverty. But just to show you how bad they were, how selfish everyone is, I have this video to show you, okay? Just watch, okay? Play!
I'm so hungry. Nobody feeds me, especially my parents who can't afford any food. Oh man, they work at so many jobs. I'm so hungry. Can I have some food, please?
Back off, you swine!
I'm so hungry. I just want food.
Wasn't that just awful? I know. I feel complete utter symphony. Now, let's continue on with talking about the Industrial Revolution. Now, this just raised every type of pollution possible. Water pollution, air pollution, just everything. It just went from being here to here. That's how bad it got. Okay. Us, what do we do to our planet? What do we do? I don't even know. I don't know what we did. Don't even know. Can't even tell you. I don't even know. Winning. Okay, then in 1835, Ralph Waldo Emerson, the poet, writes the poem Nature, okay? And this begins to transcendentalism movement. And this is continued by Henry David Thoreau, Walt Whitman, and many others. This is a big important fact, period, about environmental history. Then in 1845, the Irish potato famine begins. How is that important to environmental history of the United States? I'll tell you. Okay, because 1.5 million people died in Ireland. That's a lot of people. I said million, right? I said million. And so then after that, another million of those people immigrated to the Americas. Just one America. And these people became a working class. This is what really started our Industrial Revolution. 1848, 1848, 1848. This is a very, very big year. Not necessarily with the United States, but with Europe, huge. The spirit of 1848 led to lots of conservation acts within Europe, and this kind of spread its way to the Americas. After a few years back. Also, 1968 and 1989 are also huge in environmental history. Just gonna point that out there. Yeah. Did I mention 1848? Yes. Well, in 1848, Andrew Jackson Downing. Okay, this is a landscape architect, and he said, "Hey, you know what? New York, it's getting kind of crowded. We should make some more efforts to promote the environment. So let's create a people's park." And he bought 500 acres of land in 1853, and by 1857, Central Park was built. Yeah, I bet you didn't know about that, did you? Okay, then in 1852, another big event happens. This is called Mother of the Forest. Mother of the Forest was when they cut this big tree down, this big sequoia tree, like many years old, just many, many. And people got upset and really, just called out for environmentalism, conservationism. This all started happening. This is the precursor to all things, like the national parks and all that. It's because of this Mother of the Forest. They cut it down for a carnival, and that's really bad. And whoa, what am I doing? Whoa! Ah! I'm okay. Seriously. Don't worry about me. I'm fine. Fine. Just
I hurt my head there. I can't think of facts right now. My brain's all befoozled. So I'm going to show you a video, an archive video of Charles Darwin. I'm going to play it for you right now. Play!
Wow, look at me. Charles Darwin on the Galapagos Islands. Now on these islands there are a lot of interesting things to look at, like the sand, or the water, or the birds, but especially the birds. Now these birds, you can tell a lot of interesting and significant things from them. Some of these things are evolution, survival of the fittest, and natural selection. I mean, don't get me wrong, science is great and all, but the birds are cool to look at, and especially the angry ones. Now we're here on the Galapagos Island examining all the different types of birds here. There is the red bird, the blue bird, the white bird, the yellow bird, and the black bird. These birds are determined or differentiated by their traits. Now these traits are determined by their genes, which are all very important in the grand scheme of things. Now, to go into more depth on these birds, the red bird seems to be the weakest of the bunch. This is because of natural selection. It seems not to be the strongest, and all the birds seem to gain up against this one bird. Now, the blue bird seems to reproduce the fastest, maybe because all the ladybirds like this blue bird. They seem to be attracted to it. I don't know. Blue maybe is the color today, or yesterday. The white bird seems to have one punch. This punch seems to be their only punch in life. They get one chance and one chance only, and that's just what it is. And it's the survival of the fittest, so they don't seem to have a very long lifespan. The yellow bird is when compared to the dinosaur world, is the T-Rex. It is the toughest, but the most not intelligent, if that makes sense to you people. Now, going on to the blackbird, it seems to have the best traits. It's thriving. It's able to beat all the other birds. Maybe this is just because of natural selection and how it is. It's able to beat out the bluebird, who reproduces the fastest, because it's just bigger and stronger. You can't beat that. Now, these are all determined by the traits, the genes, and their abilities, but mostly natural selection. As I will write in my book, Origin of the Species, coming soon. Thank you for examining the birds with me.
Well, comrades, I hope you enjoyed my torpedo of truth and enjoyed my video today on 60 Minutes. You know, this warlock never lies, and he'll be back to rue the day that all the trolls got me out of a job. Can I have some fun? I just want to win! Winning! 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 Bye.